fired over a tattoo. A former Mobile firefighter thinks the real reason for her termination goes deeper than just the ink on her skin.
WKRG News 5's Shimani Baker spoke exclusively with the firefighter and investigates the department policy that led to her termination. Good morning.
Good morning. Kayana Adams wears her tattoos with pride, just as she used to wear her Mobile Fire Rescue uniform with pride. Adams worked at the Maryville station on Dauphin Island Parkway, but this tattoo changed it all. Adams got this new ink on the back of her head in June of 2022. She believed it followed the fire department's policy, which then prohibited tattoos on the face or neck.
Hiring people before, during, and after me with neck tattoos, more prominent than mine, was kind of also impactful in that as well. You know, I figured mine could be done in decency and order. I could, also based off the rules, I could cover it up.
But that was not the case.
Somebody put in a complaint in regards to my tattoo, and the next thing I knew, I was being investigated for it, and interrogated behind it, and then, they made their decision that I was in violation of the policy.
At that point, Adams says the city gave her the option to grow out her hair to hide the tattoo, which she did. But then, Adams says weeks later another complaint was filed regarding her hair being grown out and not being in compliance with the city's policy.
We have different textures of hair, so you have no idea how long it takes for my hair to grow.
3 months after Adams got her tattoo, the department changed the policy to also prohibit head tattoos above the neckline. On November 10th, a photo was taken by one of the captains at her station of the back of Adams' head. The tattoo was no longer visible. Adams says she was fired the same day the photo was taken.
Definitely blindsided. I never thought that it would come to this, especially considering I was in compliance. I'm not necessarily out here trying to be disobedient. I'm not breaking any laws or anything like that. It's just a tattoo. What's behind me shouldn't affect the work that's in front of me.
In a written statement provided to News 5, Public Safety Director Lawrence Batiste wrote, quote, "I can confirm a former firefighter was terminated earlier this year during their working test period for failing to meet MFRD standards. The working test period is 6 months. Adams says hers was extended by an additional 6 months after she was told her tattoo was not in compliance with the city's policy." When asked whether other currently serving Mobile firefighters had tattoos that violated the department policy, a city spokesperson confirmed to News 5, yes, at least one firefighter has a neck tattoo. He was not being terminated for policy violation. Instead, he was being allowed to cover the tattoo and have it removed. Adams believes there's more to her firing than just her head tattoo.
How else would I was supposed to feel, especially coming to work every day on time, doing exactly what I was supposed to do, trying to go above and beyond, helping out where I can. What else would I could assume?
Adams said she spoke up about things she experienced and observed during her time as a trainee and new firefighter. She says she filed one grievance about the tattoo complaint against her and 2 complaints about what she calls sexist comments by a couple of male firefighters.
Statements in regards to, I don't want to work with women, overhearing stuff like that, it definitely impacts you.
Adams says she also witnessed and spoke up about what she called a disturbing incident at the training academy.
It was rope week, and a decent amount of people on the other half of the classroom were discussing trying to tie nooses, and instinctively, I guess I just kind of stood up and said, if you want to learn how to do that, I think that it's best you do that on your free time, but I don't think it's appropriate, here right now in this moment.
Adams says 2 MFRD captains spoke up to defend her.
Without them, I don't know how bad it could have been. I've had people yelling at me in my face, and me as a woman, and these being men, I don't know what would have happened if they weren't there for me.
The 2 fire captains she confided in about her concerns were Captain Jason Craig and Captain Roderick Schutz.
It is good that I had people in my corner willing to stand up for me and, have my best interest at heart.
And both were disciplined. Captain Jason Craig was suspended. Captain Roderick Schutz was fired. In a written statement, Public Safety Director Batiste said Schutz was terminated for, quote, attempting to obstruct a valid order from a superior officer, ignoring orders, and using disrespectful and defiant language to a superior officer. And Craig was suspended for 30 days for insubordination, failure to follow orders from a superior officer, and failure to investigate, document, and report a violation of MFRD policy. Now, Captain Roderick Schutz and Captain Jason Craig are appealing. Adams has filed an Equal Employment Opportunity Commission complaint against the fire department. Through a spokesperson, Mobile Fire Chief Jeremy Lamey and Mayor Sandy Stimson refused requests for on-camera interviews about the disciplinary actions taken against the 3 firefighters, saying these are personnel matters subject to litigation. Live in studio, Shimani Baker, WKRG News 5.